Around 1.4 million people in Ohio rely on the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, also known as SNAP, to help put food on the table. This includes working families, children, older adults, and people with disabilities. SNAP helps families with low incomes purchase groceries and reduces food insecurity. It also supports local economies, generating up to $1.50 in economic activity for every $1 spent in benefits. However, recent federal policy changes could significantly affect how the program works. In July 2025, Congress passed a federal reconciliation bill known as H.R. 1, sometimes called the One Big Beautiful Bill Act. This law made several major changes to SNAP that affect eligibility and program administration. The Health Policy Institute of Ohio recently published a policy explainer that outlines major SNAP policy changes included in H.R. 1 and what they could mean for Ohio. I'd like to briefly walk through a few of those changes and highlight what they may mean for Ohio communities. One of the biggest changes involves expanded work requirements. More SNAP participants will now be required to work or participate in approved activities to keep receiving benefits. Combined with other provisions in the bill, such as new eligibility restrictions, these changes could make it more difficult for some Ohioans to qualify for or maintain SNAP benefits. The federal law also shifts more program costs to states. Because of this, it is estimated that Ohio's share of SNAP cost is projected to increase by about 268%, rising from roughly $146 million to nearly $540 million. This means state and local policymakers will face decisions about how to manage those costs and implement the program. SNAP plays a major role in fighting hunger and supporting health in Ohio and across the country. When people can afford nutritious food, they're more likely to experience better health outcomes, improved child development, and greater financial stability. For more detailed information on changes to the SNAP program, check out the full SNAP explainer brief by scanning the QR code. And to keep up with all of HPIO's work, you can join our mailing list with the QR code on the screen or visit our website, hpio.net.